Starting tomorrow, tens of thousands of people will begin to make their way down Highway 63 back into Fort McMurray. But as many as 2,000 evacuees have just learned that while their homes are still standing, they have been declared uninhabitable. More than 550 homes in the hardest hit neighborhoods of Abasan, Beacon Hills and Waterways have been deemed unsafe after testing was done on the soil and ash in the area. The test results showed high levels of chemicals, including arsenic, which is why people won't be able to move back in right away. Instead, they'll just be allowed to come back briefly to pick up some belongings. Now, as for those areas that have been completely burnt out, they've been sprayed with a protective cover, which will basically prevent the ash from blowing throughout the city and contaminating other areas. I can tell you that air quality is still a big concern for many people, especially those with young children. Some of those that I've spoken with say they plan to go back, but just for a few hours to start with the cleanup, but they don't think it's the right time to bring their children back to Fort McMurray yet.
I'm kind of excited to go up to see what kind of shape my house is, and what we're going to be looking at for moving in time and all that. Because of the wife and the baby, I got to take a little bit of precaution. There's a bit of asthma and I don't want the baby exposed to that, and I want their safety before anybody else's. So I'll be taking care of the house and everything before they do come up, that's for sure.
As for those who are returning, there is some more financial help on the way. The Red Cross announced an additional $40 million in funding. Some of that money will go to help with transportation costs. The rest will be a lump sum payment to help the evacuees as they begin to reestablish themselves in the city. Briar Stewart, CBC News, near Fort McMurray.